the A's have lost their third game in a row now. We officially lose the series to the Mariners with the loss tonight. We lose 4-3. We had a convincing comeback at the end. We had runners on first and third, but couldn't get it done. The A's can't score against the Mariners well, and it's really shocking considering the fact we're playing the Mariners, team below 500. And I mean the A's kind of problems are really starting to show now. A lot we're saying, that negative run differential wasn't bad. It doesn't matter when your team's in first place. Well, I'm here to say I think it does matter because we're hardly scoring runs and against, a not very good team. And we just need to be better. We're not playing well. We lost 3 in a row, like I said, because we lost that final game against the LA Angels. And yeah, Cole Irvin was a starting pitcher. Didn't do well. He allowed 10 hits, 4 runs, 2 strikeouts. He's very inconsistent. Like, he'll have one good game and then he'll play bad his next 3 games. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, Ty France got an RBI single in the first inning to put Seattle up 1-0. Obviously off Cole Irvin. J.P. Crawford in that same inning got an RBI single too, so it was 2-0 Seattle. The A's, despite being down 2-0, they had a good way of tying it up. Lowry got one of his classic RBI doubles to make it 2-1 off that left center field wall. Tony Kemp, who's actually been delivering lately, especially last night, he had an RBI single, tied up the game at 2. But the A's offense would be pretty dormant for the rest of this game, but Seattle's wouldn't. Tom Murphy got an RBI double in the 4th inning. That was almost caught by Canna, but that scored in a run. It was 3-2 at that point, and that scored in some runs, a run. So, I mean, yeah, not a good way to hold a lead when you're just going to give it right back to them. Jared Kelnick, who's been really good lately, he got an RBI single for them, and that made it 4-2. That would be the final Seattle run of the game, but there'd still be some action. Ramon Laureano scored on an error. It was like a wild pitch, and then it was a wild pitch, and then it ended up the throw to third ended up being overthrown. That made it 4-3. And the A's had chances. For example, Ramon Laureano earlier in the game, he hit a really, really nice, fly ball to deep center field, probably one of the deepest parts of the ballpark, and it was caught. And that would have probably tied up the game, but instead it didn't. So yeah, Mitch Haniger made a really good catch for Seattle as well. They got that win. And like I said, the A's had runners on first and third in the final inning as Canna got a single, and Andrus was able to move over to third, but Brown couldn't deliver, and the A's lost 4-3. Like I said, it's our 3rd loss in a row. And I mean, I don't know, something about the A's management being in Las Vegas right now, I feel like gives the team a bad omen. Not just me. That's a side note. But yeah, we're not playing to where we need to be right now. You look at our standings, we're very lucky right now. We are very, very lucky that we're in the division we are. Yeah, the Astros are good, but the Astros are playing the Dodgers right now. So, and they got destroyed today. So, I feel like we wouldn't even be in first place had, we haven't had this luck of the Astros playing bad teams when we're losing, which is an interesting correlation. So yeah, you look at, the American League, we're 4th in the American League in terms of record. The Rays are the hottest team in baseball right now. I mean, they lost today, but they have a 600 win percentage, 30-20. Crazy to think that. We're actually not too far behind them. Obviously, win percentage this early on isn't entirely important. I think the amount of wins you have is more important. And we only have 2 less wins. The White Sox are good, and the Red Sox are good, and so are, actually, no, we're 5th because the Yankees, the AL East is very good. So you have the Yankees, Red Sox, and Rays all fighting for that first place spot, but it is belonging to Tampa right now. So yeah, we got to just play better. So like I said, A's lose 4-3. It's a combination of our hitting and pitching, which sounds really vague, but our hitting needs to drive in runs. The amount of guys left on base is ridiculous. That needs to change, and our starting pitching is atrocious right now, okay? I'm sorry. It is. No disrespect to any of the A's pitchers, but come on, seriously, Seattle Mariners, most irrelevant team in sports, and haven't made the playoffs in 2 decades. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts, and go A's.